Welcome to Monday, the 18th of September, 2023. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help people create online businesses around their passion, their skill set, their hobby. Whatever it is they're interested in, they want to share that knowledge and experience with other people, help those people move forward in their lives, and also get paid for it. It's amazing. This year is going so quickly. I keep saying it, but we're now we are actually over halfway through the month of September. It's just going so really, really quickly. Today, I turned down an offer, a big offer actually, for somebody to work for me. Give you some context. I've just opened up for the first time in a long while, actually my wait list, a long wait list of people who want to work with me one-on-one. And I went through a number of calls this morning with certain people, and because I'm working my way through the list, and there was somebody who actually really wanted to work with me and offered me like huge sums of money, like more than what I'm looking for. And, you know, it's a pretty high figure to work with me now one-on-one, because I don't do much one-on-one coaching now. It tends to be generally on online courses, my 2 online courses, and also group coaching. So I don't do a lot of one-on-one coaching. I'm very selective. But I turned down a big offer today for somebody to work with me because I didn't believe they were coachable. And I'll share with you the reasons why in a moment. Like, I am a huge supporter of coaches. I think coaches are brilliant, and I love coaching. And kind of like putting my words where my mouth is I've invested huge, like hundreds of thousands of dollars in coaches because I believe in them. I'm here in Australia shooting this video now, and I'm very lucky to know some, high profile coaches, one of them, the Australian Olympic swimming coach. And I see the benefit, because talking to the swimmers, how they believe they could never get to the Olympics if they didn't have a coach. It's the same in your career. It's the same in your personal life. It's the same in your business. If you want to get to the next level, you have to have a coach. And I believe in coaches, and I believe in coaching. The difficulty is that unfortunately not many people are coachable. And I give you 3 big ideas on, if you are a coach and you're watching this video, 3 things to look out for, because these were the 3 things when I was talking through with the person this morning who wanted to offer me huge sums of money to work with me for the next 12 months on my wait list, and I turned the person down. Number 1, find out whether or not the person is actually going to turn up. I think this is the number 1 thing that people struggle with. And for me, it demonstrates they're not coachable if they don't turn up. Like, I've got one coach, I've spent like literally hundreds of thousands of dollars on her. Fantastic coach. But that 1 hour a week of working with her is kind of like right at the top of my list of priorities. Nothing gets in the way of that. But for a lot of people, it's kind of way down the list, way down their list of priorities, if it is a priority at all. And as a result, what happens is they don't turn up because something else gets in the way. Something else happens in their life. And as a result, they don't turn up. And I believe that's the number 1 thing. If you want to find out whether somebody is coachable or not, they need to show up, number 1. Number 2, they need to implement what you coach them, teach them. Well, why else? Why else would you be coaching somebody if they don't implement what it is you help them with? So that's number 2. They need to implement what it is you teach. Like, they need to go away from that call and they need to start implementing, not one day. For me, again, I come back to my coach, one of my coaches. Like, the first thing I do is I watch the pre-recording of the call, probably twice. I transcribe it, and then I implement. Like, literally within 48 hours, I will implement the things that I learned, because if I don't, and I say one day they'll happen, I'll forget about them. I'll lose that momentum. So number 2, you need to implement when you finish the call immediately. Number 3, I think this is huge, because I think it's also said a lot about the person. How does that person speak about coaches and coaching Now, let me try and unpack that for you, because an example of the person this morning, when he said to me, he wanted to work with me. And I said, have you worked with other coaches before? And they said, yes, I have. So I said, why don't you just share with me, your experiences? And it was just so negative. It was just so negative. And what happened was they were blaming the coaches. They were blaming the system. And this is another good example, because they named the name, they mentioned one of the names of the person. And I know that person quite well. So I phoned up the person after the call and I said to them, I've had somebody who's gone through one of your coaching programs before, and they didn't speak very well of your coaching and of your system. What happened? What happens in those situations? And the person spoke, about that person. It said, that person only turned up maybe a third of the time or a quarter of the time to the coaching calls. There you go. It goes back to my first point. The first point being, if you don't turn up, I don't think coaching will work for you, because it's not a priority for you. And I don't say that in any way negative, because I'm not a negative person. You know me, if you've been on my social media following, or you've been through my programs, I'm not a negative person. I give 110%. But I can't coach people who don't turn up. And if they don't turn up, they're demonstrating to me that it's not a priority for them. So if you're looking to coach people, I think those are the three things you need to look out for. Number one, are they coachable? Meaning, do they show up? Number two, will they implement the work that you teach? And number three, how do they speak about coaches and coaching generally? Because I have this phrase, words, behavior, action. If people don't do these things, they can say what they like, but they don't have the behavior and the action will only go to a result that'll go one way, and that'll be negative. And then what happens is they blame the system and blame the coaches. So just be careful of that when you're taking on people that you want to coach. Make sure that they're coachable, because if they're not, I'd just be really careful. But I won't take people on now, anybody that kind of doesn't hit those three things. Certainly in my one-on-one coaching. I won't. And it doesn't matter how much they offer me. I still won't take them in, because I know no matter how good a coach I am, and I know I'm a good coach, if the person isn't coachable because they don't turn up, they don't implement, and they speak negatively about other coaches and the coaching system, that coaching experience is only going to go one way. And it's not going to be, something that you're really going to enjoy. So if you are a coach out there, I support you. First of all, I love coaches. I really believe in coaches. So, you're watching this video and you're a coach. Good on you. Well done. Look out for those three things when you're taking on your next person to coach. It shouldn't be about the money. It should be about whether or not you can help the person with their problem. But if they can't help themselves because they're not coachable, then it's going to be a real challenge. So I want to share that with you today, wherever you are in this world today. If you want to be coached by me, either in my group or my one-on-one, there's an opportunity now. You can DM me directly and we can take it from there. And also, if you want to join my newsletter, it comes out every Sunday, came into your inbox yesterday. If you are a subscriber on my email list, you'll have got my email yesterday, which I talked about the winning ways on social media, how to use social media strategically to make it a winner for you. So if you're on my list, you would have got that in your inbox yesterday. If you didn't, because you're not subscribed, then I'll put a link below here where you can subscribe to my newsletter that comes out every Sunday, and it comes straight into your inbox. Wherever you're on the world today, on this 18th of September, 2023, have a great day, great morning, great evening, wherever you are. Here in Australia, it's another beautiful day, and it is the afternoon, and I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.